All right, welcome to another introductory video for No Huddle Football, which is a new American football game coming out from the Clark and Addison Gaming Company. In this video, we are going to talk about how to deal with the sacks. Get my cards set up here. So we're going to see how to deal with sack plays. And when we look on our plays chart, we can see that one of the plays on the offense and defense is a sack. So if you have a 2 of hearts for Minnesota, that would be a sack on the play. Otherwise, the play types are rush and pass. But if we should hit on a sack, then we're going to need to pull out our special plays chart. And down in the bottom right, we have this chart here that says sacks. And you can see our little defensive player crushing the football. On one column, we have red cards, and on the other side, we have black. So because the sack was, let's say, Minnesota's on offense, and they hit on the sack, we're going to draw from the offensive pile. If it had been a sack play from the defensive side with Detroit on defense, then that would have come from the defensive pile. So we're going to draw off the top. And then now we have a 5 of diamonds, so we're clearly looking in this red side. And we have a 5, and a 5 of diamonds is going to be a sack for a loss of 6 yards. So Kirk Cousins drops back, he takes the sack, it's minus 6 yards on the play. So that if it was 1st and 10, and now it's 2nd down and 16. A sack is going to count 30 seconds off the clock, just like a regular rushing play or a completed pass play. And now it's going to be 2nd down and 16. If the defense was the one who had the sack and you draw off the defensive pile, then it would be, let's say, an 8 of hearts, and that would be a 4-yard loss on defense. You can see here that the numbers, a low 2 is going to be pretty bad for the offense, but it's going to be not so bad. I'm sorry, a low 2 on the red side is going to be pretty bad, but on the black side, it's not as bad, just a 1-yard loss. Some of the rules of a sack are that sacks are counted in the passing plays in American football and pro football. I believe in college football, they're counted toward rushing yards, but in professional football, they're counted toward the passing yards. And whenever you subtract them, they're subtracted from the team yards. So they count against the team yards. So let's say your team throws for 250 yards, but they give up 10 yards in sack yardage. Then the team total for passing is only 240. But the individual total is 250, if I understand that correctly. So there's a little bit of a difference. The sack yards don't count against your individual stats. They count against your team stats. So just a little something to remember when you're keeping the statistics for sack plays. So that's how to use the sack chart. Again, when you're sacked, you move the ball back from the line of scrimmage, however many yards it says, and then it will be the next down. In the next video, we're going to cover what to do after an interception and after a fumble.